Hello friends, welcome back at channel Let's Explore. Australia, 20 cents coin spans a vast continent and island nation in the southern hemisphere, composed of 6 states and 2 territories. With a centralized royal mint, all decimal coinage is designed and controlled by the Royal Australian Mint, Canberra, and occasionally by the Royal Mint in London. All the coins from the given years bear the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, who reigned from 1952 until her passing in 2022. Coins during her reign underwent several portrait changes, known as effigy types. The year was 1981. The world was changing. Prince Charles and Lady Diana were married, MTV launched, and across the globe in Australia, a small silver coin was being produced in record numbers. The 1981 Australian 20 cents coin, bearing the face of Queen Elizabeth II, became one of the most minted coins in the country's history. But its story is more complex than just circulation numbers. It's a tale of global cooperation, subtle variations, and numismatic intrigue. Australia, having adopted decimal currency in 1966, standardized its coinage under the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. But in 1981, domestic demand outpaced the mint's production capacity. The government turned to international partners to meet this urgent need. The result? The 20 cents coin of 1981 wasn't just made in Australia. It was also struck in the United Kingdom and Canada, making it one of the few Australian coins with multiple mint origins in a single year. Despite being minted on 3 continents, the design of the 1981 20-cent coin remained unchanged. On the obverse, a youthful Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machine, wears the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. On the reverse, Stuart Devlin's iconic platypus, gliding through stylized water representing Australia's distinct wildlife. This consistent design conceals the underlying diversity of mints, but trained eyes can spot the differences. More than 185 million 20-cent coins were produced in 1981, one of the largest single-year mintages in Australian history. Here's how it broke down. Royal Australian Mint, Canberra, the main producer. Royal Mint, Lantrissant. Wales, UK stepped in to support. Royal Canadian Mint, Ottawa, Canada, also minted millions of coins. Each mint used slightly different dies and methods, resulting in minor but identifiable variations that numismatists now study in detail. Because of its enormous mintage, the 1981 20-cent coin is very common in circulated condition. These coins show signs of wear, flattened details, scratches, and dull finishes. In circulated condition, these coins hold mostly face value, around 20 to 30 cents AUD. But in uncirculated condition, the story changes. Coins stored in original mint rolls or sets remain sharp and lustrous. These can fetch $2 to $6 AUD, especially if identified as foreign minted. Canadian minted coins in particular are sought after due to subtle font differences and sharper reverse features, like the platypus, fur, and ripple texture. For collectors, the 1981 20-cent coin is more than just common currency. It's a triple mint coin, offering a mini treasure hunt for enthusiasts. No mint marks were used, but experts identify the origin by studying font spacing, strike sharpness, edge milling. As a result, this coin is ideal for beginners and seasoned numismatists alike. The 1981 issue is a snapshot of Australia's economic demand, international cooperation, and the subtle art of coin variation, all pressed into a single disc of nickel and copper. Feature details: year 1981 monarch Queen Elizabeth II, Arnold Machine effigy, metal composition cupro-nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, diameter, weight 28.52 meter, 11.31 grams. Mints involved: Australia, Canberra, UK, Lantrissant, Canada, Ottawa. Total mintage over 185 million. Circulated value 0.20, 0.30. Old uncirculated value $26 AUD, higher for Canadian variety. Collectability, moderate, high for mint variety seekers. The 1981 Australian 20-cent coin, a global product, a collector's puzzle, a piece of history. Australia, a land of ancient landscapes, unique wildlife, and a rich tapestry of modern history. Among its enduring symbols is the humble 20-cent coin, a small disc of metal that tells a big story. Today, we explored two distinct years, 1977 and 1981, and the royal journey of Queen Elizabeth II captured in Australian currency. Australia transitioned to decimal currency on the 14th of February 1966. The 20-cent coin, born in this transformation, quickly became an essential denomination in everyday transactions, both a tool for commerce and a canvas for national identity. Geographically, the coin circulated from the bustling cities of Sydney and Melbourne to the outback towns of the Northern Territory. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, and in some years overseas, these coins traveled farther than many of the people who used them. On the reverse of each 20-cent coin, designed by Stuart Devlin, swims a platypus, one of Australia's most mysterious native animals, a creature that lays eggs, has venomous spurs, and a duck-like bill. The platypus symbolizes the unique life forms that thrive only on this island continent. Flip the coin, and you'll find the elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II, the face of the British Commonwealth. For both 1977 and 1981, this was the work of British sculptor Arnold Machin, the Queen in her youth, crowned and serene. The year 1977 marked Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee, 25 years on the throne. While special commemorative coins were struck for the event, the 20-cent coin retained its traditional design. Mintage, approximately 36,625,000 coins were struck. Mint location, Royal Australian Mint, Canberra. Worn surfaces, duller finish, commonly found in pocket change value, $0.20, $0.50 AUD, lustrous and sharp, highly collectible, often stored in mint rolls or folders value, $2, $5 AUD. Though not rare, the 1977 20-cent coin serves as a numismatic marker of a royal milestone. Collectors often seek uncirculated examples as part of full decimal sets. By 1981, Australia experienced a coinage boom. Demand soared, and the Royal Australian Mint needed help. For the first and only time for 20-cent coins, minting was outsourced to Canada and the United Kingdom. Total mintage: over 185 million coins. Australia, Canberra. United Kingdom, Royal Mint, Lantricent. Canada, Royal Canadian Mint, Ottawa. Canadian mint coins are known for thicker font, sharper detail in the platypus fur, different strike characteristics, high interest from variety collectors. These varieties make the 1981 20-cent coin a playground for numismatists. While the basic coin is common, identifying mint origins can turn a simple piece into a sought-after collectible. Circulated: $0.20, $0.30 AUD Australian, $2, $4 Canadian UK variants, $3, $8, depending on clarity and strike. For collectors, both the 1977 and 1981 20-cent coins are accessible, yet offer depth. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced numismatist, these coins provide insight into Australia's monetary history, global minting partnerships, and royal legacy. Look for high-luster coins with minimal scratches. Use a loupe or microscope to detect mint variations, especially in 1981. Store in acid-free flips or albums to preserve quality. Small, silver, and unassuming, the 20-cent coin is more than money. It's a mirror of a nation's culture, global ties, and royal allegiance. From the depths of a wallet to the depths of history, these coins have stories to tell. Facts: uncirculated value 19773 Arnold Machin Queen's Silver Jubilee. Year 2 $5 AUD 19811185 M. Arnold Machin minted in AU, UK, and Canada. Multiple types: $2, $8 AUD. 2001 Australian 20-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a circulating coin that blends tradition, commemorative themes, and national symbolism. This coin, like other decimal Australian coins, serves both as a tool for commerce and as a piece of national heritage. Australia transitioned from pounds, shillings, and pence to the decimal system on February 14, 1966. The 20-cent coin was introduced that year, replacing the florin, worth 2 shillings or 1/10 of a pound. The coin's reverse has traditionally depicted the platypus, an iconic Australian animal sculpted by Stuart Devlin, who was appointed goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. 2001 was a significant year in Australian history. It marked the centenary of Federation, 100 years since the 6 British colonies united to form the Commonwealth of Australia in 1901. Series of commemorative coins were issued that year to celebrate the centenary, including unique designs across different denominations. However, the standard 20-cent coin for 2001 retained the traditional platypus design, with a minor mintage compared to other years. Portrait features: Queen Elizabeth II facing right. Designer: Ian Rank Broadley, initials IRB under the bust. Elizabeth II, Australia 2001. This portrait of the Queen was introduced in 1998 and remained in use until 2018. Design: a platypus swimming, surrounded by stylized water ripples. No changes were made to the reverse design for the 2001 standard circulation 20-cent coin. Australia is a vast and diverse continent country comprising 6 states and 2 territories. Coins circulate widely across urban and remote areas, and the 20-cent coin is commonly used for everyday transactions such as buying small goods, parking meters, or giving change. Major cities where these coins are actively used include Sydney, New South Wales, Melbourne, Victoria, Brisbane, Queensland, Perth, Western Australia, Adelaide, South Australia, Hobart, Tasmania, Darwin, Northern Territory, Canberra, Australian Capital Territory. Despite growing digital payments, coinage remains a legal tender and culturally important in Australia. Mintage, approx. 73.8 million coins circulating condition, used. Common uncirculated condition, available in mint and proof sets. This makes the 2001 20C coin not rare in circulated condition, but somewhat collectible in high grades or original mint packaging. In addition to the standard coin, 2001 also saw the release of special commemorative 20-cent coins as part of the Federation series, with 9 unique state and territory designs. These include New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia, Western Australia, Tasmania, Northern Territory, Australian Capital Territory, Norfolk Island, Special Inclusion. These commemorative coins have distinct reverse designs and are sought after by collectors. Minted for collectors, not general circulation. Sold in mint sets by the Royal Australian Mint. Brilliant uncirculated finish, higher quality strike. Nowhere sold in proof sets. Polished dies, mirrored background. Considered the highest quality for collectors. 2001 proof and uncirculated sets were particularly popular due to the Federation centenary and the release of multiple special coin designs. Condition value: AUD note circulated .20, 0.50 face value or minor premium uncirculated, loose $1, 2 depending on grade, in mint set $10, $20 set. Set includes other denominations, proof coin 20 plus part of 2001 proof set. Highly polished values can vary based on condition, packaging, and demand. The 2001 Australian 20-cent coin is a snapshot of modern Australian history, economy, and numismatic art. While the regular issue remains a common circulation coin, its place in a year of rich commemorative activity gives it added historical significance. Whether found in pocket change or in a collector's album, this coin serves as a lasting tribute to Queen Elizabeth II's enduring reign. Australia's unique wildlife. The unity brought about by Federation in 1901, the platypus, featured on the reverse of the coin, is one of only 5 egg-laying mammals in the world, monotremes, and it is endemic to Australia. Its appearance on the coin reinforces Australia's commitment to celebrating its unique biodiversity. The next step, 1999. Australia 20-cent coin continues the standard issue of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1966. With Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the iconic platypus on the reverse, this coin represents a continuation of Australia's Traditional numismatic identity during the final year of the 20th century. Unlike other significant years, e.g. 2001, 1999 was not a commemorative issue year for the 20-cent coin. However, it remains a relevant part of the historical and collectible timeline for Australian currency. Australia officially adopted decimal currency on 14th of February 1966, replacing the imperial system. The 20-cent coin replaced the florin, worth 2 shillings, and it maintained a similar size and silver-like appearance, though made from cupro nickel. 99 was a politically notable year, featuring a national referendum on whether to become a republic. Though the referendum failed, it reflected ongoing national reflection on identity, heritage, and the monarchy. In coinage, however, no special 20-cent commemorative designs were issued to mark this event. Portrait. Queen Elizabeth II designer. Ian Rank Broadley. His portrait of the Queen was introduced in 1998, replacing the earlier design by Raphael Makhlouf, noted for its realism and aging features. Elizabeth II, Australia, 1999. Features. The Queen faces right. The designer's initials, IRB, appear under her bust. Design. A platypus swimming, creating stylized ripples around it. Designer, Stuart Devlin, goldsmith and official jeweler to the Queen. This iconic image has been used continuously since 1966. No. Commemorative design issued in 1999. Attribute detail denomination 20. Cents metal cupro nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Diameter 28.52 meter, thickness 2.E5 m, weight 11.30 grams. Edge milled shape round, total, minted for circulation, 67 100,000. These coins were minted by the Royal Australian Mint. Canberra. The 20-cent coin was, and still is, widely used in daily Australian transactions, used for small purchases, vending machines, parking meters, and general change. Found in all states and territories, from bustling cities like Sydney and Melbourne to rural towns and outback communities. Coins circulated across mainland states: New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia, Western Australia, island states and territories. Tasmania, Northern Territory, ACT, particularly common in urban and suburban settings, though also used in remote indigenous communities and coastal regions. Uncirculated. Coins were minted specifically for collectors and not released into general circulation, often sold in rolls. Uncirculated mint sets or special folders. Higher strike quality with no wear. Proof coins were struck with polished dies and blanks, available in 1999. Proof sets feature mirror-like surfaces and frosted designs. Struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. Condition estimated value, AUD. Notes circulated 0.20, 0.40. Common in pocket change. Uncirculated $1. 3 premium for unmarked, bright coins proof, in set 15s. 30, depending on set condition and rarity. Higher value possible for coins graded MS66 or above by PCGS or NGC. No. Officially documented major mint errors are associated with the 1999 20-cent coin. However, collectors occasionally find off-center strikes, cuds, die chips, double strikes, or partial collar errors. Such minting anomalies may raise the coin's value significantly depending on visibility and demand. Year mintage notes, 1999863.6 million first. Year with Ian Rank Broadley portrait, 9967.1 million. No commemoratives. Standard platypus 2046.6 million, slightly lower mintage. No commemorative 2001 73.8 million. Federation commemoratives issued. The 1999 Australian 20-cent coin serves as a steady and reliable entry in the country's numismatic legacy. Although not a commemorative issue or low mintage rarity, it holds value as part of the broader decimal series, a representation of Queen Elizabeth II's modern portrait era, an affordable collector's item, especially in uncirculated or proof condition. The platypus is one of only 5 monotremes, egg-laying mammals, in the world. The Queen's effigy, used in 1999, was designed by a British artist, but approved for exclusive use by the Australian Mint. The coin's size and weight are among the largest in Australian